ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ओम शांति शांति शांति। शंकरं शंकराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ओम शांति शांति शांति। शुक्ल यजुर्वेदीय काण्व शाखीय बृहदारण्यक उपनिषद. In this we are seeing घट भाष्य प्रथम अध्याय द्वितीय ब्राह्मण, पेज नंबर 36. Siddhanti has established prior to the manifestation or abhivyakti of घट or karya. Karya is also sattva, karana is also sattva, means both of them are existent. Purva Paksha Shunyavadi said both of them are non-existent. Vaisheshikas, they said karanam is existent, karyam is not. Siddhanti said both are existing. If it was not existing, then it would not become manifest or abhivyakta. Siddhanti gave the example of light. So now, Tika, last line on 36. Ukte anumane karyasya sadopalabdhi prasangam pakshabadakam ashankate. Ukte anumane. Anumanam was done by Siddhanti. That Jagat is Karyam. This Jagat Karyam is Satpurvam Karyatvat Kumbhavat. This was the Anumana. Karyasya Sada Upalabdhi Prasanga. Karya, if it is Sat, always it will be available. Like Ghata, if it is Sat, Sadrupena, always it should be available. But it doesn't happen. So Sada Upalabdhi Prasangam Pakshabadakam Ashankate. Pakshabadakam, 14 number tippani. अनुमान विषयी भूतस्य पक्षस्य सिद्धांति अभिमतस्य कार्य सार्वधिकत्वस्य बाधकम अभाव संपादकम इत्यर्थः. Pakshabadakam, what is paksha? So first of all, whose anumanam is this? Siddhanti's anumanam. Okay. So that's why in anumana there will be paksha. Anumana vishayi bhutasya pakshasya. Paksha which is part of anumana. Anumana vishayi bhutasya pakshasya. Siddhanti abhimatasya anumanasya. That anumanam which is actually done by Siddhanti. And what is this anumanam saying? That karya is sarvadika. Sarvada upalabdha. Sarvada it is there. Upalabdha means not for vyavahara, but it is satvena upalabdha. So karya sarvadikattvasya anumanasya. In that anumanam, this paksha, Purva Pakshi wants to do badha. Who will do badha in Siddhanti's anumana? Purva Pakshi only. Shunyavadi. Badakam. Badakam means abhava sampadakam. That karya abhava is there. Siddhanti said karya sadbhava is there. Purva Pakshi saying karya abhava is there. Badakam means abhava sampadakam ityartha. Badakam ashankate na ityadina. In bhashya, second last line. Na. Na, who will say na? Purvapaksha. Siddhanti said Karya is Sat. So who will do the Badhaka? Purvapaksha. Purvapaksha, no, it cannot be all the time. Why? Te avidyamanatva abhavat upalabhyata eva iti chet. Te means tava. Tava te. In your anumana, for karya, it will be always available. Avidyamanatva abhavat. It will never have avidyamanatva. Means there is no time when karya is not there. Avidyamanatva abhavat upalabhyata eva. Ghata should be always available. Iti chet. Tika. Uktanumana nishedho nayartha. Uktanumana means Siddhantina Uktanumana. Siddhantis did the Anumanam. In that Nisheda is done by no. Purvapakshi said, no, this is not correct. Nayartha. Avidyamanatva abhavat iti chedaha. Avidyamanatva abhavat. In the Pankti says, te avagraha is there and then vidyamanatva is given. So somebody may read te vidyamanatva because in the olden days they were not writing this avagraha because they were writing on the leaves with the hard pen. Pen means it was like some iron thing. So when they write with that, there is a lot of effort and there is not much space. So whatever is not required, they will not write. And they will expect that the reader understands. So te vidyamana, if it is written like this, khandakara is not done, but khandakara can be there. Te vidyamana also is possible, but here we have to read it as avidyamana. Avidyamanatva abhavat. So avidyamanatva abhavad iti cheda. So Tikakar is doing padacheda. He says here vidyamanatva abhavat, this way you don't do padacheda. Avidyamanatva abhavat, in this way you have to do cheda. Anumane badhaka upanyasam vivranoti. In this anumana badhaka upanyasam, what is going to do badha? That he is going to explain. So, Badhaka Upanyasa means Badhaka Vakya, 4 number Tippani. Badhaka Vakya is this, that it will be always available. In Tika. Vartamanavat Atitam Agamicha Ghatadi Sadeva Chet Upalabdhi Samagryam Satyam Tadvat Prag Janer Nashacha Urdhvam Upalabhyeta. Below ma, who is missing? Chordhva mupalabhyeta. Nacha evam. Okay, let us see this much first. Vartamana, at present, Purvapakshi says Ghata is available. He says just like now Ghata is available. Atitam Agamicha. In the past also you are saying Ghata was there. Later also Ghat will remain. So Atitam Agamicha Ghatadi Sadeva Chet, if it is there all the time, Sadaiva should be better. Let me see. Sadaiva is also possible. Sat eva chet. Let's say Ghata is Sat. in the past also and future also, just like there it is there now. Sadeva chet उपलब्धि सामग्र्याम सत्याम तद्वत् प्राग जने हे नाशाच ऊर्ध्वम उपलभ्येत. जने हे प्राग, जनि मीन्स उत्पत्ति और प्रादुर्भाव. So before it comes into manifest expression, before that, before manifest expression, it is there. Nashacha urdhvam, after destruction also, upalabhyeta. When samagryam satyam, when all the samagri is there, nacha evam upalabhyate, but in that way it is not available. After ghata is destroyed, light is there, eyes are there, but ghata is not there. Ghata is not experienced. Similarly, before creation, all the other samagris are there to experience ghata, but ghata is not experienced. न च एवं उपलभ्यते. तस्मात् अयुक्तम कार्यस्य सदासत्वम इत्यर्थः. Who will say this? First let me translate. Karyasya sadasatvam ayuktam. That karya is there all the time is not correct. Who will say this? Purvavaksha. Shunyavadi. He will say karya is there all the time. This Vaisheshika also can say. Because they also have objected existence of karya all the time. Karyasya sadasatvam ayuktam ityartha. So in this statement, you have to split things properly. Those who are learning shabdas and some vyakarana basics, then at least they should try to take one sentence and see each different word in this. In Bhashya, Nahi tava घटादि कार्यम कदाचिदपि अविद्यमानम इति उदित आदित्य उपलभ्येत एव. Purvavakshi is telling him, Siddhanti, Nahi tava ghatadi karyam, your ghatadi karyam, kadachidapi avidyamanam. Na, mean that which is never avidyamana, iti udite aditye, when the sun rises, its upalabdhi should be there, but it is not there all the time. Ghatadi karyam, if the sun rises, Mritpinda is there. Siddhanti said, in the presence of light, if ghata is there, it will be available because abhivyakti lingatvat. So, Purvapakshi is saying, you keep Mritpinda, lump of clay, let the sun rise. Do you see ghata? Ghata is not there. Udite aditye upalabhyate eva, but it is not there. Means na, you have to add there. Nahi upalabhyate eva. मृत्पिंडे सन्निहिते तम आदि आवरणे च असति विद्यमानत्वात् इति चेत्. This is Purvapakshi's argument. Mritpinde asannihite. Asannihite, because in Tika he says, asannihite sati iti chedaha. After chedaha, purna viram. Full stop, you have to add. Asannihite sati. Because here also same thing. Avagraha and sannihite is given. So you have to understand. Mritpinde asannihite tamadi avarane cha asati. If tamadi avarana is not there and mritpinda sannidhi is not there, Means if Mritpinda is not close by, Tamadi Avarana is not there, then the Ghata should be available. Why? Because Tama is not there. Mritpind, so it is not in the Pinda Rupa. So then Upalabdhi should be there. Vidyamanatvat iti chet. So what is said here is this. If Mritpinda is there, in that, if you are saying that in Mritpinda Ghata is there, if you are saying Karya is there all the time, it should be available all the time. You don't need to show some nimitta somewhere, because you are saying it is there all the time. So now Siddhanta is going to say all the time means it is all there in some way, not everywhere. And the Vidyamatva should not have any avarana, tama adi avarana. So tama adi avarana, Purvapakshi already understood. So he already said tama adi avarana cha asati. Tama is not there. So now Siddhanta is going to explain further. In Tika, let us see first. न तावत् विद्यमानत्व मात्रं कार्यस्य सद उपलम्भ आपादकम. Just because something is vidyamana does not mean it is upalabdha. Now there are two things: vidyamanatvam, upalambhatvam, or upalabdhatvam. For example, let us say in the market, something is there, available for whatever reason. So existence and availability are two different things. Siddhanti is going to explain. A thing can be existent but not available. Right now we are saying Karya is existent. You think existence means it should be available. It is not necessary. So in Pinda, Ghata will be existent but not available for any thing to carry, etc. Another example is, let's say behind this wall, Ghata is existing, but it is not available because there is some Vyavadhana. So existence and availability for Vyavahara are two distinct things. न तावत् विद्यमानत्व मात्रं कार्यस्य सत् उपलम्भा पादकम. After that you can put comma. सतो अपि घटादेहे अभिव्यक्ति अनभिव्यक्त्योः उपलब्धत्वात् इति समाधत्ते. सतोपि घटादेहे, घटादि विचार सत, but they can have abhivyakti, anabhivyakti. Abhivyakti, anabhivyaktiyoho upalabdhatvat. In both ways, it is possible. Upalabdhi is possible with abhivyakti, upalabdhi is possible without abhivyakti. Iti samadhatte. Samadhatte kaha? Siddhanti. Siddhanti will do samadhanam. Samadhatte, what is the dhatu? Some, I will tell you easy things. Some, ang, upakya. What is the dhatu?
Dha dhatu.
Dudhaye, dha, dha, dudhaye, dharana poshana yoho. This is the dhatu. Same dhatu. Dhatte. So, this is lat lakara, atmane pada rupam. Dha will become, abhyasa will happen and hrasva will happen. So, dha, Dha te, it will happen. Then dha will become the. So dadha te, and then the becomes the. This is sutra. This sutra is good to note. Dadhas tathoscha. The will become dha. Dadha stathoscha. Sorry, so this sutra is for dha becoming ta. Dadhas tathoscha. 8 to 38. Dadhas tathoscha. Dhatte. Dadha. So the will become dha, and then tathoscha. Dadha tathoho. Both of these, they will become vashaha bhashaha bhash sthoho. These three kinds of dhatus, in them ta will come. So dha dhatu is there, therefore there also dakar will become dhakara. Dadhas tathoscha. Samadhatte rupam is formed in this way. Dadhas tathoscha. Neti. Siddhanti says no. No. Tika. अभिव्यक्ति सामग्री सत्वम तु अभिव्यक्ति साधकम न तो सतः तत्सामग्री नियमो अस्ति इति अभिप्रेत्य आह. अभिव्यक्ति सामग्री सत्वम, the things which are required for something to manifest, अभिव्यक्ति सामग्री सत्वम, to अभिव्यक्ति साधकम, what it will do, it will help in अभिव्यक्ति, अभिव्यक्ति साधकम, न तो सतः तत्सामग्री नियमो अस्ति. सतः तत्सामग्री नियमो न अस्ति. सत वस्तु does not have any samagri niyamah. Iti abhipratya. If abhivyakti samagri is there, abhivyakti samagri sattvam tu abhivyakti sadhakam. Sat is not dependent upon abhivyakti samagri. Abhivyakti is dependent upon abhivyakti samagri. Existence does not depend upon what else is there for its expression. Expression depends upon those other things. So whether ghata is there or not, that is not our question anymore. For ghata to become available, all samagri is there or not, we should see. So if you are saying light is there and mritpinda is there, it is not going to establish abhivyakti. It is going to establish existence is there. For abhivyakti, whatever else is required, you have to do. So that's why it is given अभिव्यक्ति सामग्री सत्वम तु अभिव्यक्ति साधकम. अभिव्यक्ति सामग्री will do अभिव्यक्ति सिद्धि, न तो सतः अभिव्यक्ति साधकम और न तो सतः साधक. Why? तत् सामग्री नियमो न अस्ति. For that you don't need samagri. Samagri niyama is only for abhivyakti, not for sat. in Bhashya. Dvividatvat avaranasya. Avarana is of two types. In first line Bhashya. Dvividatvat avaranasya. One more line let us see in Bhashya. Ghatadi karyasya dvividham hi avaranam. Mrudadehe abhivyaktasya tamaha kudyadi. प्रांग मृदो अभिव्यक्तेः मृदादि अवयवानां पिंडादि कार्यांतर रूपेण संस्थानम. घटादि कार्यस्य द्विविधम ही आवरणम. घट कार्य हैज टू टाइप्स ऑफ आवरण. मृदादेः अभिव्यक्तस्य तमः कूड्यादि. मृत आदि विचार present there as abhivyakta here means sakashat, in the proximity of the pind, the lump of clay. Tama can be avarana, kudyadi means wall. If it is darkness, it is one type of covering. If there is a barrier like a wall, etc., it is another type of covering, avarana. Tamaha kudyadi. Tika. उत्पन्नस्य कूड्यादि आवरणम अनुत्पन्नस्य विशिष्टम कारणम इति वैविध्यमेव प्रतिज्ञापूर्वकं साधयति. उत्पन्नस्य घटस्य कूड्यादि आवरणम. घट which is already utpanna, it can have avarana. Like if I put this, you cannot see घट, so there is avarana. उत्पन्नस्य कूड्यादि आवरणम. अनुत्पन्नस्य विशिष्टम कारणम. Anutpanna will have some vishishta karana. What is that vishishtam karanam? In 16, he says, Pindadi avasthantar vishishtam. Because mrit is now in the form of pinda. If it is in the form of pinda, it is not in the form of ghata. So what is covering ghata? That pinda akara. Pinda akara is covering ghata. So that is the vishishta karana. Karanam is avarana. Yeah. Because it is hidden. In the lump form, it is hidden. When you, like, when they create murti from a stone. So they say, murti, where is murti? It is in the stone. How do you get it? You remove all the unwanted things here, there, chip it off. So it is comes out. Comes out means it was already there. But how it was there? So these other things are covering what you are interested there. In the same way, the lump is going to cover the ghata karya. Vishishtam karanam. Iti dvaividhyam eva pratignya purvakam sadhayati. So this is the pratignya. Dvividhatvat avaranasya. This is the pratignya vakya. Further in Tika. Ghatadi iti. Yada upalabhyamana कारण अवयवानां कार्यांतराकारेण स्थितिः तदा नेदं कार्यम् उपलभ्यते तत्र अन्यथा च उपलभ्यत इति अन्वय व्यतिरेक सिद्धं कारणस्य कार्यांतर रूपेण स्थितस्य कार्यावरकत्वम् इति द्रष्टव्यम्. यदा उपलभ्यमान कारण अवयवानां उपलभ्यमान कारण अवयवानां कार्यांतर आकार. So कारण अवयव means pind, mritika, but it is available in कार्यांतर आकार पिंड रूप. कार्यांतर आकारेण स्थितिः तदा न idam karyam upalabhyate. Idam karyam is ghata. When mritika is available in the lump form, then mritika is not available as ghata. When mritika is available in ghata, it is not available as plate or something else. कार्यांतरेण स्थितिः तदा नेदं कार्यम् उपलभ्यते. तत्र अन्यथा च उपलभ्यते. And otherwise, if that karyantara is removed, If it is not in Pinda Rupa, then it can be available in Ghata Rupa. So Karyantarena tatra anyatha upalabhyate. Means the Karyantara, when it is removed, then Ghata Akara is available. Iti, this is the Anvaya Vyatireka. So when Karyantara is there, then your Karya is not available. When Karyantara is not there, then your Karya is available in this way. Karyantara Sattve idam karyam na upalabhyate. Karyantara bhave idam karyam upalabhyate. Iti अन्वय व्यतिरेक सिद्धम कारणस्य कारणांतर रूपेण कारणस्य कार्यांतर रूपेण स्थितस्य कारण which is present in the कार्यांतर रूप clay which is present in the lump form स्थितस्य कार्य आवरकत्वम इति द्रष्टव्यम. Karya is the avarakam. So one avarana earlier he said is kudyadi, which is external, which is very well known. But now he is saying there is another avarana. And what is that avarana? Sakaryantara. Some whatever Vishishta is there, it could be avarana. Somebody needs to keep it mute. विशिष्टस्य कारणस्य आवरकत्व सिद्धौ सिद्धम अर्थम आह. विशिष्टस्य कारणस्य आवरकत्व सिद्धौ. When that Vishishta avaraka is there for the karya, Vishishtasya karana here means cause, karanasya avarakatva, covering for the on the cause which makes the effect unavailable. In this way you can understand. Vishishtasya karanasya avarakatva siddhau siddham artham. So when this happens, then what is the siddham artham? Tasmat. Before that, one line we have to see in Bhashya, half line. Prang mrudo abhivyaktehe mridadi avayavanam pindadi karyantara rupena sansthanam. Prang mrudo abhivyaktehe mrudaha abhivyaktehe prak mridadi avayavanam pindadi karyantara rupena sansthanam. Mrudaha means mridghataha. In that way you should understand. Before the manifestation of ghata, mridaha abhivyakti in the form of ghata. Mrittu is already there. When is the nasha of mrit? Never. Mritika is there all the time. Pinda rupa is there. Pinda rupa nasha will happen. Ghata abhivyakti will happen. So prang mridaha abhivyaktehe means mridaha ghata rupena abhivyaktehe. In that way. Before ghata is available or clay is available in ghata rupa, mrit avayava, they are in the pinda akara. Pindadi karyantara rupena sansthanam. Everybody is okay? Online students, all?
Yes.
Yes, Swamiji.
Yes, Swamiji.
Okay. Tasmat प्राग उत्पत्तेः विद्यमानस्यैव घटादिकार्यस्य आवृतत्वात् अनुपलब्धिः. So utpatteः प्राग, before something actually becomes manifest, expresses, it is vidyamana. Vidyamanasya eva घटादिकार्यस्य अनुपलब्धि. Existence is there, availability is not there. Why? Avritatvat, because it is covered. Covered by Karyantar, another karya. In Tika. प्राक कार्य अस्तित्व सिद्धे सदा तद उपलब्धि प्रसंग बाधकम निराकृत्य नष्टो घटो नास्ति इत्यादि प्रयोग प्रत्यय भेदानुपपत्तिम बाधकांतरम आशंक्य आह. प्राक कार्य अस्तित्व सिद्धे, बिफोर कार्य अस्तित्व सिद्धि टेक्स प्लेस, सदा तद उपलब्धि प्रसंग बाधकम निराकृत्य. पूर्व पक्षी बाधक was सदा उपलब्धि should be there. तद उपलब्ध सदा तद उपलब्धि प्रसंग was created by Purvapaksha. This was the badhaka to Siddhanti's Anumana. That Nirakaranam is done. Nirakritya. So Karya Astitva Prak, before Karya comes into manifested form, its Astitva is there. Siddha means it is there, existing. Prak Karya Astitva Siddhe means before it becomes manifest also it is there. Purvapakshi Badhaka Anumanam, Badhaka to Anumanam is removed. That all the time Upalabdhi is not required. Astitva is main thing. Nashto Ghato Nasti Ityadi Prayoga Pratyaya Bheda Anupapattim Badhakantaram Ashankya Aha. Now another Badhaka could be there. Utpatte Prak is one discussion. Now Nashto Ghataha, you destroy this pot. So when this is destroyed, somebody will ask, Ghato Asti Nasti Va. So what will you say? Nasti. Nasti Ityadi Prayoga Pratyaya will be there. So this is also a different kind of thinking. Ityadi Prayoga Pratyaya Bheda. Now there is different Pratyaya. Earlier if it was Asti Pratyaya, when Ghata is there, Pratyaya is Asti. When Nashto Ghataha, Pratyaya will be Nasti. Prayoga Pratyaya Bheda. So Asti Pratyaya is not available at the time of Nasha. Pratyaya Bheda Anupapattim Badhakantaram Ashankya. So different Pratyaya is rising and therefore earlier Pratyaya is not available. Siddhanti says in Bhashya, Nashta Utpanna Bhava Abhava Shabda Pratyaya Bhedastu Abhivyakti Tiro Bhavayoho Dvividhatva Apeksha. Nashto Ghataha, Utpanno Ghataha, Bhava Rupa, Abhava Rupa, these Shabda Pratyaya Bheda, they are about the Abhivyakti. Abhivyakti Tirobhava or Abhivyakti Avirbhava. Manifestation is there, not there. It has nothing to do with existence of Ghata. Ghata is always there. So Dvividhatva Apeksha. Dvividhatva Apeksha. So Dvividhatva Apeksha is there based on Abhivyakti. So this is also not a Badhaka. Because if so Badhaka Pratyaya Bheda Anupapatim is the Badhaka. How? This Pratyaya should not be there. Earlier you were using one expression, Asti Ghata, then you are using Nasti Ghata. There is a Bheda. If Ghata is there all the time, why are you using two different kinds of expressions? So Siddhanti says those expressions are only for Abhivyakti part. Satta part doesn't change with such forms of expressions also. Shabda will be different. Pratyaya means thought. My expression of words will be different. My thinking will be different. But existence does not change. Okay. In Tika. Next page. Kapaladina tirobhave nashta vyavahara. He explains each. When Kapala is covered, Kapala means the parts of Ghata, they are covered, then is Nashta Vyavahara. Tirobhav means when it is covered. Then we say Ghato Nashta. Covered by? Covered by, so Ghata is there, covered by Kapala means Ghata is there, it's broken into Kapala now, right? Kapala means big chunks are there. So then you say Ghato Nashta. Means Ghata is now covered by Kapala. So Ghata has merged in Kapala because Pradvansa Bhava is in its Samvai Karana, Upadana Karana. So Kapaladina Tirobhave Nashta Vyavahara. Pindadi Avarana Bhangena Abhivyaktau Utpanna Vyavahara. And when the Pindadi Avarana Bhanga takes place, means the other Karya which was there, Karyantara, when that is removed, then Ghata becomes Utpanna. So at that time we say Utpanno Ghataha. When it is covered by Kapala, then you say Nashto Ghataha. Deepadina Tamo Nirasena Abhivyaktau Bhava Vyavaharaha. When light is there, Andhakara is removed. Tamo Nirasena Abhivyaktau Satyam. When that Abhivyakti takes place, then we say Bhava means Asti. This is there. Now this is there. Now I see Ghata. And Pindadina Tirobhave Abhava Vyavahara. Pindadina or Kudyadina also, which is covered by any Avarana, physical, then we say it is not there. I don't see it. Abhava Vyavahara. Tadevam Karyasya Sada Sattve Api Prayoga Pratyaya Bheda Siddhihi Ityarthaha. Tad evam. In this way, Karyasya Sada Sattve Api. Karya is there all the time. Karyasya Sada Sattve Api Prayoga Pratyaya Bheda Siddhihi. Prayoga Pratyaya Bheda is possible. You can use different expressions for that. So this in English commentary, those who are also reading, this is on page number 338, 339. All this discussion is there. And then there is a table to explain the 4 types of abhava. Ragabhava, Pradvansa Bhava, Anyanya Bhava, Atyanta Bhava. So those who are reading English, they can follow that. Further, Tika. Pindadi na ghatadi avaranam tena samana deshatvat. Purvapakshi says. He says how Pinda can cover Ghata. They are in the same place. What is covering and what is covered, they have to be distinct in space. Like where Ghata is and where this Pata is, which is covering this, they are in different places. Pindadi Paksha, na Ghatadi Avaranam, this is Sadhya. Pindadi is not Ghata Avaranam. Why? Tena Samana Deshatvat. It is in the same Desha as Pinda. Yad Yasya Avaranam na tat tena Samana Desham Yatha Kudyadi. This is Vyapti. Yad Yasya Avaranam na tat tena Samana Desham. Whatever is Avarana for anything, it is not in the same space as that which is covered. Yatha Kudyadi, like a wall. Wall is the Avarana, Bhitti is the Avarana for Ghatadi. Ghata is in different desha, Kudya is in different desha. There is some distance between them. इति शंकते. In Bhashya, Purvapakshis Shanka is there. Pinda Kapala Dehe Avarana Vailakshanyat Ayuktam. Pinda and Kapala, for both of them, Pinda Kapala Dehe Avarana Vailakshanyat Ayuktam. So, Pinda also and Kapala also, they both will have different avarana. They both can have different avarana. Therefore, Pinda is covering avarana, Ghata. Pinda is avarana for Ghata is not appropriate. Pinda Kapala Dehe avarana. Pinda's avarana is different. Kapala avarana is different. Kapala means the things which make the Ghata. You see, they are different avarana. Pinda has different avarana, Kapala has different avarana. Therefore, your argument is not true. This we will see more tomorrow. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutraଭାष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः. ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः.